Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 18th to the 24th of March. Yes, on your monthly readings, and like everybody's monthly readings, I was saying the first 2 weeks were complicated because the energy has dropped out. And we've seen that on Cymatic TV, our sister channel, which is all about energy, where the sun has stopped sending the vibration in the direction of the earth. Therefore, the earth's energy is reduced. Therefore, your aura and your chakras are also reducing as well. And this is a time where we can distill things and, really put the perspective on things and make a plan for tomorrow. I said the energy is going to be coming back in around about the 19th of March. I still think that. You'll be able to see that on Cymatic TV. And when it does kick back in, you got to be ready for your plan, because things are going to start moving quickly and you don't want to be fumbling around for life. You want to be getting on, because when it starts kicking in, you really want to be getting on. So let's just see what's going on for you in this week, and let's see how the energies are changing. Okay, hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energies here: karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your financial side, influence from the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general outcome. Okay, let's just see what's going on here for you. Five of Pentacles. Do you know what? I think Gemini and Aquarius got this as well. The overall energies here is, are you feeling shut out in the cold? And the thing is, obviously, what you resonate is what you will receive. If you're, it could be a good way of reflecting upon oneself, so then we can see clearly for the future. And I think there is a certain degree of a blessing in there, with the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like a break I get more than anything else. I think the energy is sort of saying, don't want to put too much pressure on you here, Libra. So, you say when you're ready, okay? And I think it's like that. I think it's the flipping point. And I've got a funny feeling this is the old energy. This is old energy. This is not new energy. This is like old energy. It's like the past you may have felt shut out in the cold from energy and stuff like that, or from the universe or from society and things like that. And is it going to change? Oh boy, is it going to change? Yes, it is. I think the patience is over now. I think things are really starting to change. You're starting to get into alignment with yourself. It could be the coming together of two people, and these two people here are completely opposite. You know what I mean? They're not the same people, but they seem to come together in a real sort of celebratory sort of way, energetically. And this could be like a divine counterpart with you on your relationship side. So it could well be you meeting a divine, someone that just really does click with you, which finally brings you out of the cold and into the sunshine. Queen of Swords, the universe is now saying to you, be you. This is very much a Libran card. This is you making a judgment on according to what direction you wish to take, and according to your emotions, which emotionally sits right for you. But it's pointing outwards as well. And I think the universe is trying to encourage you to step a little bit out of your comfort zone and follow your path of happiness, basically. I think that's what the universe is trying to say to you. From your past self to your future self, you get the Five of Pentacles in your overall energies here. But on your relationship side, you got the Five of Wands. Yeah, I think it has been, and I think this is why you may feel a little bit, left out in the cold. We got two fives in. It's all to do with the past. This is how your past is influencing you. And the thing is, with the Five of Wands, there's one person here, this person here in the yellow jacket, which is, for me, it's that person there on the Two of Cups, right? And that yellow jacket, they're extracting that wand from the rest of the four wands that's left. And that's an old dimension that's chaotic, that doesn't really sit well with you, And it also sort of, through that sort of like struggle to get yourself free and to free yourself up from a conflictual situation, this is where you find the best of you. And I think this is what your past is trying to encourage you to be. So to be the best example of yourself more than anything else. And the future self is saying this is a whole new way of being. This is a whole new direction that's coming into your life. You know, that's what the influence is all about. That's what you're on your karmic path. That's what the universe is influencing you, and this is what's, you know, pulling you on, egging you on. And I think this is it. It's like the universe is saying, "Come out and play." There's a whole world to discover here, and once you do that, there's multitudes. You know, the world's card it is a Capricorn card, but and Capricorn tends to have energies that are, you know, sort of the same amount of elements within their energies, you know, earth, fire, water, and air, you know. And this new cycle that's coming into you is saying to you everything is at your disposal in order to create what you want out of life. Basically, it's all up to you. Yeah, you had temperance on your monthly reading on your relationship side. I think patience is one thing. Patient, yeah, it's over. It's dead, done, and dusted with. And I think it's like when you're patient for something, and then when it turns up, then you've got to be active. And I think this is what the overall energies are sort of saying to you. Patience, you know, it's come to an end. It is a virtue, yeah. And I think you've virtually got through that patience now. And maybe it's a case of rocking up. We'll see that with a clarification on the Light Seers card. But I reckon it's because you need to be moving. Let's see what's on your financial side. You get the Knight of Wands. Loads of people will be getting the Knight of Wands, to be honest, bringing in this passion. This is the energy coming back in from the sun, which you can see on Cymatic TV. You've got to go on a mission. You're on a mission, and it's a very passionate mission. And it's not just a mission about earning money here. It's also a mission about learning things, you know, metaphysical sort of things, like learning about the spirit, the mind of the business that you're in, the world that you're in, or you know, the job that you want to go for, the business you want to go for. It's really, it seems to be you're securing your pathway by exploring not just the finances, but also the spiritual side of money. Um, the universe here is giving you the Three of Wands here. I'm going to go with the Temperance card again. I think, is there a certain degree of procrastination? I think the universe is here sort of saying the opportunities are there. This person's looking out over across the sea. It's the sun setting because there's actually boats on the sea that you can see. And, you know, each boat represents an opportunity to go on an adventure. But those boats are not going to stay there forever. That sun is now setting. That's why the water seems to be yellow, you know, and the day is coming to the end. Now is the time to make your choice. And I think this is what the universe is sort of saying to you here. Follow your passions. Follow your passions in your life. Yeah, you've come from a place that maybe not actually been able to see clearly about where you know, your pathway of what your career path or your business or your projects, whatever it is. You know, in the past, you didn't seem to see it too clearly. And now it's going to bring things up from the past that's going to, like, put life or put your pathway under a bit of a review. And then when you can review it, you can kind of go, oh, I missed a trick there. Ah, I did well there. I didn't get involved in that, you know. But it's going to show things to you from your past, and it's going to help you to, you know, use that past, that understanding of the past and those emotions and things that come to the surface through the review in order for you to live that life of that Knight of Wands, going off on a real passionate mission. Yeah, real passionate mission. Because you got the Ace of Wands in that very position there. That's very strange. You got the Ace of Wands and the Temperance card, both of them have similar sort of things. And according to your monthly reading, if you haven't seen it, you'll be able to find it on our channel. Out with the old and in with the new. This is what I'm saying here. This is the choice. This is what you've got to make. You've got to go on. You've got to really believe in yourself. You've got to pick a path here. And I would pick it according to what stimulates you, what makes you passionate about life. That's what seems to be coming out here. And it's going to, you get the Wheel of Fortune that comes out at the top. Yes, you get a lot of opportunities. Things really start moving on. This is why I think this Five of Pentacles is all to do with the past. And it's a flipping energy, bleeding energy. It's a flipping energy here. And it's flipping into the Wheel of Fortune with this Ace of Wands here. Out with the old and in with the new. It's going to provide a lot of passion for you and a lot of sort of sort of like opportunities, basically, within the pathway that you're choosing. It's absolutely lovely, really nice, really nice. And I think it's starting on both levels. And this is what I was talking about, the sun kicking back in. If you want to know more about that, Cymatic TV is your destination. And it seems like this way that this sun is sort of doing that. With the Five of Pentacles, you get the Seven of Swords. Knowing that past, knowing that overall energy here is helping you out to understand that why was I shut out in the cold? Why didn't I progress as far as I wanted to do in that business? Why didn't that relationship work? Or why is it not working? Or why are these relationships not working? I think you're understanding that in according to the Five of Pentacles. And this is going to make you a lot smarter. This is what's going to save you a lot of time and heartache in your relationships, so you can actually just go after what's really good for you, and it's also going to save you time and effort and money on your financial side, because you're going to go after what you know is what's good for you. Yeah, there is this offering that comes into your life, or you offering, or you find peace with yourself, and it takes you onto calmer shores. It takes you onto a place, this world card here in your future self. I think that's where it's taking it to you. And I think your karmic path is to make your way to calmer shores. Allow yourself to be guided there. Allow yourself to follow, freely, gently, with ease and without pain. Go out and meet your lover. That's what the universe is saying. It's got to go after. I think you've got to. It might be, if you've been thinking about someone and what have you. I wouldn't be sitting around twisting turning your thumbs thinking about the person. I would go out there and get them by the looks of things. It's going to really bring you into alignment once you choose that path. And I think the universe is encouraging you to do that. But it's out there. It's not in there. It's out there. And I think this is where you could really do no ends of good for you once you do that and take on that. Yeah, you've extracted yourself, as I said, from a past dimension, maybe in conflictual, and that's where you're moving into the new dimension, which is the world card. And it is a bit of a leap of faith, because the thing is, sometimes, Libra, you need to know exactly how it's going to pan out before you even move. And the problem with that is that if it doesn't pan out exactly as you've been thinking, that means you've got to rethink everything. And it's very stressful for you. So it is a bit of a leap of faith, I think, that you're going through on your relationship here. And I think this leap of faith has to do with that. Going out and getting it. Going out and get your love, Go out and get it more than anything else. This is a marriage card as well. This new dimension here, in this new dimension, in this new world that you're stepping into, that the world is, or the energy is egging you onto, is taking you to a place that the steps you need to take in order to get to your dreams. And I think it's making it a lot more logical, a lot more understandable in the world for you, because you've extracted yourself from that painful sort of situation, or that conflictual sort of situation, and now you're going after it. I think it's going to become very, very joyous, very unison with another person, and very straightforward. It's going to be so obvious. I think you're going to be kicking yourself in the future, kind of going, why didn't I do that before? Everything in its own time. So, and I think it bodes really, really well for you. This beautiful emotional success that is coming your way, you have been patient for. So, yes, I don't think you have to wait anymore for this to be happening for you. It's on your doorstep. It really is on your doorstep. But you've got to go to the front door at least to open that door. And that's when, you're going to get success. And you're going to get this whole sort of kind of going, yes, I've got it. This is beautiful love I have. you know, and everyone's going to look at you kind of going, oh, Libra's got, oh, look at that. They've sorted themselves out in a beautiful relationship. They're in love, sort of thing. You know, that's the feeling I get of it. But anyway, you know, it's definitely a lot of success, and you may have been patient for it for a long time, and it's definitely coming your way. My word. Knight of Wands, you get the Two of Cups. You've now got two of Cups on your karmic path with the Knight of Wands on this side, with the Six of Swords on that side there. This is you getting in alignment with yourself. As I said earlier on your karmic path, on this card here, there's those pyramids in the background. It's a very, you know, there's a certain metaphysical sort of spiritual path to this passion, and I think that really puts you into alignment with yourself. I think you realize that, yes, this is what I should be doing, and once you do that, that's when you get the Ace of Wands scenario, and it blows away the hidden energies of the past where you were a bit sort of, I don't know, is it going to work? And this is what I mean about planning in the future. You know, if you're too rigid on your planning and you've got no maneuverability, yeah, your planning will get broken. Life is not like that. It's a little bit more like a river. It needs movement to move around occasionally and stuff like that. And I think that's what you should be sort of like encouraging within you. What are you waiting for? Choose happiness, says the universe. You have you have opportunities in front of you. You only need to sort of take it. That's all you need to do. You need to just reach out and take it. That's all you need to do, Libra. Out of the past, as I said, out of the past, it's coming up as review. And I think you're getting a lot of information and communication about this, how you've done something in the past. So you might have done a job in the past and not done it particularly well, right? But now you're doing a job that's very, very similar, or the same job, but this time now you've already got the knowledge of before, and you can really bliss it. And you can use all of the knowledge before and seeing things in a slightly different way, which will allow you to literally explode your passion and therefore explode your success. Four of Wands. This is a job offering you're going to. Look at this. With the Ace of Wands, you get the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands here is two people coming together in celebration. It's you and another company, or it might well be you and someone else working together. But whatever it is, you're coming to it with Two of Wands and the other person's coming to it with Two of Wands. This is the unification of two plans. And it's making you very, very passionate about life. That, yeah, everything becomes, all of a sudden, everything becomes possible. Really, really beautiful. And what's the Wheel of Fortune? The devil's in the detail. Wow, that's an interesting one to come up there. I don't think you need to sell your soul to the devil in here, because you're going on that sort of ethical, sort of, you know, sort of spiritual path within, as well as much within your financial world as finances. I think the devil here is really sort of like, it's almost sort of like tempting you so you can actually see clearly your path. And that's where the devil's in the detail of your success. At what cost? You know, and I think this is where that whole sort of Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Sun cards, the Ace of Wands, the two, you know, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands is really helping you to define your success going forward. Really nice. Lovely reading, Libra. Absolutely beautiful, you know. Hope you get the best out of these readings. Hope you really do. Yeah, much appreciate any support you give to this channel. Also for our sister channel, Cymatic TV, the channel all about energy. So I will either see you there or on here, whichever way it is. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, that's all for me left to say is, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.